Fight!
Maybe for this episode, we'll go ahead and just take it to a different spot. Someplace that's a little more theme-like of today's episode. So it's a little different, and you gotta go along with arcades. Today's episode is going to be a little different. It does involve an arcade, but nothing like Evil Otto, and definitely nothing like Polybius. But it does involve a somewhat eerie story. Now, of course, the theme creepy but true gaming means it's creepy things that you could find out to be true. It's so bizarre, but it's also true. This isn't really an Easter egg of some sort, but more of a coincidental horror story of an arcade cabinet that could possibly been oddly connected to a haunting. Now, I know saying it like that is kind of weird, but just hear me out. Even though that this is, like I said, more of just a coincidence, the links to it is at least oddly eerie. So go ahead and get you guys comfortable, snuggle up to whatever you like and love. Just don't go too far. Don't get at least put some covers on. And let's get right down to it. This is NBA Jam's Haunted Arcade Cabinet. If you're my age or even older, there's a good chance we can have one thing in common: having fond memories with arcade machines. Now, of course, they are still around, but the modern cabinets are not like they used to be. I'm talking about the days of Pac-Man, Donkey Kong, Galaga, Defender, Rampage, Simpsons, NFL Blitz, and of course, NBA Jam. If you are a long-time gamer, you must have heard of the iconic name. NBA Jam was like no other sports game, and it became such a hit, others followed suit. Even the famous NFL Blitz. It's too bad that today's world is too sensitive to these kind of funny violence. I will miss the days of choke slamming Tom Brady. Now, games as harmless as Root Beer Tapper and Wizards of War is all fun memories. And we even have our legends. And I mean urban legends. One of them was thought to be NBA Jam, but that is something that is more closer to reality, similar to the incidents of Evil Otto. Back in the days of NBA, there was a player by the name of Drazen Petrovic. And Mr. Petrovic can be seen in the game of NBA Jam when it was released. So, what is it about Drazen that is connected to this story of NBA Jam? Well, it was unfortunately that Petrovic had died from a car accident. And it was some time ago, and I still wish the family well. Now, this is when the rumor gave birth. And not only was it a rumor, we had the lead designer himself confirm such a tale. And it's pretty creepy. You see, the early cabinets that were released seem to have acted different after the death of Petrovic. And when the game is set onto demo mode, you'll hear shouts through the game saying, Petrovic! Petrovic! And the odd thing is, he isn't even in the game, which is being demoed. So, how the hell is it even possible? There is even a time shared by the lead designer of the game who told ESPN the following. We had already finished making NBA Jam when Drazen Petrovic died. The game had already shipped, and he was on the nets. So we had all of these coin-op machines around, and one night we were playing Mortal Kombat, and there was Jam right next to it, and all of a sudden the game started calling out Petrovic, Petrovic. And this only happened after Petrovic had died. Everyone started freaking out. Something weird was going on with the software, and to this day, if you have an original NBA Jam machine, every once in a while it will just yell out Petrovic. It's wild. Now, does this mean the ghost of Petrovic possessed multiple cabinet machines to give out his last shout for fans as a farewell? I highly doubt it. But the timing of it couldn't be passed up as creepy. And who knows? There are some things that we don't understand about the paranormal. And maybe, just maybe, it could very well be his ghost. So what do you guys think? You think it could be somewhat connected to a haunting, or is it just creepily creepily coincidental? That's all you can really say. But nonetheless, it was still pretty interesting, and it fits pretty good in the history of creepy but true gaming. It's creepy to these people's books, it's true, and it's related to gaming. If you like this episode, guys, well, you know the drill as usual. Until next time, stay gaming.